as I'm sure all of you do from time to time, you know, things start to get a little much in life, I guess. Stressed out, all that good stuff. Work piling up, maybe vehicles are having mechanical problems, like this stupid Jeep, which I'm sure you guys have seen, freaking mellow yellow back there, sitting all dirty, knocking freaking spiders off of it. The Jeep I barely drive. It's a 2002. It has 132,000 miles on it. I think I bought it with 119 or 118 in 2016. And you're probably thinking, wow, that's a pretty cool Jeep. For that low mileage, she must be in great condition. I can't even say that without just like, no. She's a bit of a beater. That's the off-road toy. That always has been the off-road toy. Because little known fact you might not know about your buddy Lucky Aces here. Lucky Aces was kicking it with an off-road club for a couple years there, about a good 5 years or so, before he got into motorcycles. Now this was an off-road club, not a Jeep club. Those are two completely different things. Jeep clubs are guys who like to ride around on their big stupid wheels, put ducks on each other's Jeeps for some reason. I never understood the duck thing. I don't get it. I mean, don't touch my vehicle. I don't want you anywhere near my vehicle. Don't look at it, but don't be like, what am I going to do with a duck? The weird thing is the Subaru guys are doing it too now. Like the Subaru Outbacks or whatever. They're giving each other like little cows. They're calling it Moo Moo Subaru. I think the Bronco guys are doing it too. With those newer Broncos, now they're giving each other little horses. Hey man, if it makes you happy, whatever, but I don't get it. But no, this was an off-road club. Like we wheeled some stuff, dude. We climbed some stuff. Holy crap. Like there are a couple places that the local trails here, pretty much Uwharrie National Forest, the OHV trails over there are like the only like closest wheeling place. That's still a good 2 hours. There was stuff up there, man, that when I first started out, holy crap, would worry me to death. Now I don't even care. The Jeep can do it. Jeep's got no problem. Jeep doesn't care. Part of that is because it got built really, really well. And a buddy of mine used to have an off-road shop, and he's the one who did all my work. I got a Ford 8.8 in the rear, high pinion Dana 30 in the front. Which I know you're thinking, it's like, why'd you go from the factory low pinion to the high pinion? So that was actually out of an XJ. And the reason I did that, instead of going like a Dana 44 or something bigger, is I only got a 4-banger, dude. It's only got 4 cylinders. It's only the 2.5. It's not very fast, but she climbs over anything. Re-geared it to 488s. Got a locker in the front, limited slip in the rear. I think it's a Spartan in the front for the locker, or a Torsen for the limited slip. I can't remember. There's no it climbs over about anything. Spent all last weekend trying to get that thing back on the road because I barely drive it. I'm not really in that club anymore. We kind of had a falling out about a year and a half ago. I also heard some rumors recently, like there's been more kind of falling apart after I left. I could see the writing on the wall, man. I mean, our former club president was essentially the glue that held everyone together, and unfortunately he passed away. And I think what happened was they wanted to expand the group because the thought was more people and doing more things. You know, the more people you have, the more people who are available to do more things. So they absorbed another group down from South Carolina. We're here in North Carolina. And we went from like 6 people to like 24 in under a year. The majority of which weren't even in this state. So it's like, dude, like I told another buddy of mine, it's like, man, this is 2 clubs now, man. This is 2 clubs. Either way, I'm not as like super hardcore into it as I was before. I only drive the thing maybe 4 times a year. I used it to tow the mean streak back to the house almost a year ago. I think I drove it once in February. And then I think I drove it once in April, and that's when I found out about the, let's just say massive gas leak. Yeah, we'll go with massive. Like, from above the tank, like, this thing was just dumping fuel. Which I didn't even really pick up on it until I went to Lowe's, and then one of the guys hanging out front was like, hey, man, you're kind of leaking some fuel, man. I'm like, oh, snap. You're right. Because of this, you know, I just kind of parked it. I mean, I got 2 bikes, the Charger, which also has its own set of problems now. And my work provides me with a vehicle, so I can get to and from work. That's not a problem. Usually if it's nice and in town, I try to ride this thing. Take the old shadow chopper bobber. Park that right out front, remind everybody how cool I am, and then go inside and do nerdy stuff. But I will say, as of this morning, the Jeep has passed North Carolina State Vehicle Inspection, thank goodness. Now I can stop thinking about it, which is great. New fuel pump, all new fuel lines. Worked on it all last weekend. Spent more time running around trying to find parts than actually just freaking working on it. New battery, had to rewire some stuff, whatever. She passed inspection, she's done. I'm gonna pay the state, I get my little sticker for my license plate, and I can drive that thing again. One less thing to worry about. Because the closest legal wheeling trails are Uwharrie National Forest, the OHV trails, and they shut those down like middle of December, which means I got 2 months if I want to go down there. It's been a while, man. It'd be nice just to get out in nature, kind of like what we're doing here, but like a little more into nature. Like, just cruise around on some of the fire roads, climb a couple of old rocks like I used to, visit an old buddy of mine. Just relax, man. I think it'd be really good for my mental health. I mean, motorcycles are too. I mean, because we talked about that in this video right here. So, as always, y'all be good. See ya.